Yeah, sports for good.
Emotional scenes there.
Emotional scene there from Jody Cruyff. That's the son of what?
Yeah,
Cruyff.
The late great Johan Cruyff.
He says it would have been better if his father, he's the one receiving that lifetime achievement award. But well, he's no more, and everyone. So with Gillet there, just right.
I know.
Emotional way to actually end it. But I think we were talking about Nicky Lauda, F1 champion 3 times and all that, when he was talking about his dedication to all the losers. So the likes of Steph Curry, Usain Bolt, Lewis Hamilton, Lionel Messi. Okay, I mean, and more.
That was just tongue in cheek, really. I don't think it was anything serious. I mean, we've had other F1 drivers actually win these awards as well too, the likes of Sebastian Vettel, Michael Schumacher as well too. And we're still wishing him speedy recovery. Hopefully, he can get back on his feet, fully. And I was talking about tennis earlier as well too. I mean, since 2000, he's been 8 times a tennis player.
Wow.
Has won this award. So they kind of dominated. I think I've heard some people call it the Laureus Tennis Award before.
Novak Djokovic and Serena Williams have won it 3 times.
Come on.
And you have Roger Federer also.
Federer has won it multiple times as well too. Rafael Nadal has won it multiple times too. But what we can't take away from all these guys is they're all champions.
That's right.
So there's no loser here.
That's right. And for me, we're just honoring greatness. Okay, that's it for the Laureus Award. Now let's come back to Nigeria. We're counting down to the 2016 Rio Olympics. And right here, we'll be monitoring what federations are doing to ensure that the country gets a good representation. Weightlifting, that's one of the sports that Nigeria has been dominant. It's given this country international reputation. And at the last African Games, if I can remember, weightlifting also did well, but not so good story coming out of weightlifting, because 8 male weightlifters got to camp last week Friday. They were hoping to start getting ready for the remaining Olympic qualifiers to compete at the Games. And then Cecilia Tayo, shocking, they were decamped and were hearing as the same old funding issue. I was saying it here yesterday that, guys, look, any country that wants to do well at the Olympics should have wrapped up preparations
yes,
by
of
now.
course.
And you just condition it. And we're hearing about it. So no male weightlifters for Nigeria at the Olympics.
Okay, where does that start from? I mean, on Monday last week, I mean, the federation president and of course met with the sports minister, talking about those federation presidents that their athletes have qualified for the Olympics, and they were trying to chart a course on how they're going to camp and preparations and all that, just trying to put everything in place. And I asked the question with someone, the federation president, whether, okay, what happened to those who are yet to qualify? They're not like, okay, they're going to release funds for them to ensure that some of them, also get to meet those ones that have qualified. The big question is, when you know that this is Olympic year, I mean, there should be money for every federation for them to be able to prepare. And people are talking about the 2.1 billion, I mean, the money that was released for Olympic preparations gone missing, wasn't properly used and all that. I'm like, you had that money just last year, and you should have just distributed it to all the federation presidents for preparations and not start waiting for. But I think it's appalling and it's really annoying. I mean, when you're talking about, I mean, I was watching the Australian clip the other day. I mean, they're ready. They already have the uniform for the Olympics and all that.
South African team, they're ready.
The swimming team also, they're ready and all that. They already have their team. South Africa just finished their trials, athletics trials at the weekend. So they already have their team, and we're still trying to qualify some athletes, and we.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, go ahead.
You know what? Sometimes, I remember what you said. Let's not go back and forth to the same issue. We'll keep talking about it. Okay. That's what these guys don't know at the federations. We'll keep talking about it. Particularly weightlifting, that used to be so good. Weightlifting has brought us so many medals. You can get close to 50 medals at the Olympics through weightlifting. And if you have, we brought Toyin here the other day, and let's say Miriam Usman also qualifies, and then you have 3 male weightlifters. And Cecilia, guys, remember, it's not just now. Remember, they couldn't go to Houston. We were asking what happened, Nobody is talking until now that we're getting ready for the Olympics. You're telling those guys, do you know what you've done? You've dashed ambitions, you've discouraged talent, you've made them feel dejected, they can't represent their country, and nobody told them until they got to camp.
Not good enough. It's just it's a very unpleasant situation. And Austin, let's not how long are we going to keep talking about this? So we're going to talk as long as possible, right? So the guys in charge,
they will,
I don't want to be a part of that.
You know how long America spoke about a black president?
Anyways,
they got it. We will keep talking about it until the right person. Look, if you don't have any business with sports, good night.
Exactly.
It's not a place where you come and shine when you don't
serious business.
It is serious. You're securing the future. You're helping talents get better. You don't just come. It goes beyond. Weightlifting has changed about 4 coaches from the Commonwealth Games till now. So it means
who is their current coach?
We don't know Coach Cosmos. Yes, he is an Olympian and he's done his bit and all. But we're trying to get some stability after Ekanem Andrew.
What happened to Ekanem Andrew?
Do I know? I
felt he was the one who took them to Africa Games and started their preparations and all that. So why remove him and bring in another coach when you know this is Olympic year? Why do that?
What happened with Coach Emmanuel Shoma? Did anybody tell us? He's gone. Andrew Ekanem came. He's gone. There's a new one now. Male weightlifters are not going anywhere. We have Chikamala issue that nobody is even talking about. No rehabilitation. Nobody saying, how can we keep our athletes clean? Nothing. We'll keep talking about it.
A girl who actually won gold at the Commonwealth Games. A young girl at that particular age. I felt she shouldn't just be allowed to go like that because she's got the talent.
Yeah.
All they needed to do was to think of how they can, when you dope, it's just for a few times, a few years, like 3 years and all that. You come back. We've seen athletes who've done that coming back very strong. Yeah. So many of them. So I don't know why her case is actually different.
Austin, Cecilia, it's very easy to just pin all this on the National Sports Commission or the Sports Ministry, but then the Federation, they're not doing their job. A lot of them are not, they're not living up to expectations at all. And above all, Austin, like I'll say, to round up on all this talk, it appears Nigeria does not have the political will for sports to flourish, to really, really flourish. Because I mean, you give examples of South Africa, the likes of Australia. I mean, you don't want to know how serious this country actually takes sports. Nigeria, as it is right now, doesn't have the political will.
Almost broke down. We are in the budget for
China.
table tennis in Egypt.
That's the political will I'm
tennis.
talking about.
Cecilia was doctrine. I'll tell you, relax. People are planning. People are getting better. And that's what we're saying. We will keep talking about is sports in Nigeria must shine again. We will keep talking about it until we get the right persons to lead sports in this country. Okay, let's go to some pleasant news now. We'll get ready. In fact, we're set for season 8 of the China's National Kids Cup today at the Campus Square Mini Stadium and Onikon Stadium. The Lagos preliminaries will kick off. Schools in Lagos. Are you guys ready? In fact, we'll let you see some highlights. Our guys at New Hall, they played again with an Indian school, and then it was another 6-1 victory for New Hall.
Friendlies.
Let's see the friendlies.
Friendlies.
That's the highlights of the games, and the kids are excited, you know. And
they play against bigger boys, you know. I mean,
these guys are well fed, you know. So
I'm talking about the Indian school that they played against. I saw some of the boys, really looking big and all that. But it's okay.
But I wish you all luck. How old is this one? But he has a chance to play football. He's going to play. Makes me remember Olumide Oshinawa, from our 2013 edition.
Austin, it's just good seeing them taking it serious.
You know,
they're taking the competition serious.
China's National Kids Cup, people are prepared for it. The Olympics. Oh my goodness. These guys are not joking. Two of the kids told me we're inviting you to our game. Before they came for the draw, they already had a schedule for this game that they're going to play this school.
Yes.
They're planning.
They're planning, because they're actually planning, and they really. I mean, I'm just wondering. I'm like, you're playing preliminaries because you're having friendlies and trying to really get prepared and get ready. So I think it's actually a good foundation the school is laying down for the kids, and knowing that preparations is all you need to be able to excel, because if you don't do that, you just can't.
And we're excited about it because we're giving them reasons to understand what it means to plan. And that's why I keep saying that with the China's National Kids Cup, we're winning all round.
Yes.
We're winning all round. These guys, they know, we're going to be at a competition, so let's start planning. After this competition, if we don't do well, we need to start getting ready for the next one, all of that. And when you look at these guys, some of them are big, but like I was contesting the age of one of the guys. I was born in 2004. You know,
I'm just well fed.
I just look good.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you won't understand this.
I mean, look at that interchange of passes right there.
Yeah.
And his one-on-one with goalkeeper and he finds the top corner.
Very well.
So that's the kind of goals we'll be expecting today in the Channels National Kids Cup on Season 8. I'm really looking forward to watching them games, Austin and Cecilia.
That's right, that's right. So it's Season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup, an NFF protected competition supported by Eco Football, the Lagos State Football Association, and in fact the Lagos State government, Anambra State government also are one of our supporters. We want to just say a big thank you to everyone that has supported the Channels National Kids Cup. You know what we're giving to you today? Fun, total fun when those kids come out of the stadium to play. And leaving the Channels National Kids Cup, let's still stay with school sports because we keep saying that's the foundation. And I remember how serious Nuga used to be. Tertiary games, you could go there, pick talents, but all of that now begin to see a decline.
Nuga games is still there.
Yes,
no, it's not as before.
That's before that you as a coach, you as a scout, you know, when you go to the Nuga games, and as a Ekiti State institution games, five institutions, tertiary institutions came out. If you have this sort of crowd coming excited to see talent, what's the objective? Ekiti State says they are using this, and the ladies are also involved. You know, they're using this to discover and nurture talent. You know, they are in school, and at this level, who knows? You can pick players here into Sunshine Queens. Thank you, Cecilia, for taking a bit further. The Super Falcons, someone can come here and see a talent and make good use of it. And you're giving ladies, you're promoting inclusion, you're letting them know that what the men can do, they can also be part of it. And we love it. Teams took part in football and table tennis. The venue was the Federal Polytechnic in Ado Ekiti. And guys, come on, this is what we keep talking about. We need to get busy. We need to plan. What about these guys? They're not playing, but they're not part of the fun.
Yeah, of course. And I love the fact that it wasn't just football alone. Both field, track and field events. Of course, you have indoor games and everything, table tennis and all that. So for them to be able to come together, 5 schools coming together and do this, it shows that they definitely want to do more. This is the second edition. It's not the first time they're having it. So and it's something they just want to continue. More like inclusion, interaction among institutions in the state, and also just nurturing their talent.
That's what it is. That's what it is. What else can we say? Let's listen to some of the guys that were part of the games and see what we can get out of this one. It's all about talent discovery and development. Don't go, we'll be right back. Stay.